Welcome to the Metal Prognosis. My name is Lee, and on today's video, we've got a new microphone that we're going to try. This is the right way up. This is the SD1, which is a cheaper alternative to a few of the other popular ones going around. Let's have a look at it quickly. I got the white one. I don't know if there is a black one as well, but it looks very, very cool. So there she is there. So what I thought would be really cool is let's record it, do a nice dry vocal take with it, and then we'll hop on the computer and see how it looks in the waveform and how we can implement it into an actual mix and see if this is rad or good. Yeah, just having a look at this for the first time. It's got, just quickly before I move on and start changing stuff, hopefully that focuses. It's got a really nice high cut, low pass type of thing already lined up with it. That is very, very cool. So Universal Audio Standard SD1. That sounds super bland and boring, but it's all about the magic you can make with it, not the title. So let me start moving stuff around, cue the cute little cartoon intro, and let's start having some fun. All right, so here is the microphone set up, ready to go. The camera's not in the best position, but that's okay. So this is what it sounds like, nice and raw, just the microphone by itself, so I don't have my little lapel mic rocking at the moment. So what I thought would be cool is, I'm just gonna record the vocals. You're gonna hear them nice and dry, so no music, no nothing. And then after that, we'll hop onto the computer and add the band to it and see how it fits and how it flows from there. So this is a ribbon microphone, a dynamic one, so no phantom power is going through. So I had to put a little bit of gain on the mixing desk, which I'll take a picture and you can see it right there now. So you can see how much I had to push it just to get up to this point. Because I'm not really looking at my computer, I don't know how the levels are looking, but we're going to find out together in a moment. So let me do a jam and sing along this song. Oh, hair got caught in the mic thing. That's not fun. This old song that I wrote many years ago. And yeah, then we can go through it all after that. Here we are once again, the beginning of the end, trying to see where everyone's wrong. One more hit, one more drag, wow, you're so in demand, like a cancer that won't stop growing, as you try to break what's already broken, but the damage is already done. See the fire in your eyes, as the truth it comes undone. All right, now I've got everything set up ready to go. Just having a look at the WAV file that we actually captured and created. That's actually really decent. I don't mind that just off the visual aspects. There's not too much of a discrepancy between the verse and the chorus. Because you want a little bit of breathing room there, so when the vocalist is smashing it, a much better vocalist than me, but a vocalist is smashing it, you really want to give that organic movement within the actual WAV file. Because if it's too crammed and too crushed, it's going to sound like rubbish. So we heard it a cappella before, so let's chuck it in the band, and there's a good chance it's going to get lost because it's just like this. Like anything you just chuck in there, it's going to get lost. But let's just check it out anyway, and then we'll start adding some stuff to it and see what we can do to it. Okay, so that is far too buried. So let's bring it up a bit. So there's countless number of ways of doing it, but to not get too bogged down in it, because this isn't a tutorial about how to bring vocals into a mix, This is just about the microphone. So I'm going to bring in the vocal finalizer because it is freaking amazing. I absolutely fucking love this thing. So let's probably bring down the reverb in a moment because
We are once again the beginning of the end, trying to see what was wrong. One more hit, one more drag. Wow, it's so internet, like a cancer that won't stop growing. As you try to break what's already broken, but the damage is already done. See the fire in your eyes as the truth it comes undone.
well, as you can see, that really brings the vocals up nicely. And as you can also see, I did near to nothing to get that rocking. That's just in the standard preset that I chucked in, which is amazing. But let's just have another look at it quickly.
Here we are once again, the beginning of the end, trying to see where everyone was wrong. One more hit, one more drag. Wow, you're so internet, like a cancer that won't stop growing. As you try to break what's already broken, but the damage is already done. See the fire in your eyes as the truth it comes undone.
So that seemed to be blocked off at about -4 dB, which is brilliant. That means I can really boost up this verse if I wanted to, just a tad, just to blend it in a little bit more. But as I said, I don't want to get too caught up into that because it'll be a 2-hour video of me running through all that and just getting lost in that. This is about the microphone. So let's have a quick chat and let's make me bigger as I spin around in my chair and talk about this really, really cool little microphone here, which I love. Being this first time I've actually used it and given it a crack, I think this is spectacular. So it has a couple of different features on the back, which I didn't mess with, which I might do sometime. It has, so we had it set on, because there's 2 different settings here. You can, 2 different parallel settings you can set. So I had a low roll, no, I didn't have a low roll off. It does have a low roll off though. So I had it flat and flat. Pretty straightforward, pretty that. But it's actually got a vocal boost here, which gives it a boost in the, looks like in the mids and the highs, but then does a high cutoff. I don't know at what range though. But I think that's brilliant to check out. It's designed for vocals, so why not give it something for vocals? They're really cool to give you an actual little manual, which is really, really handy. Okay, there are 2 control switches below the XLR connector. Move the switch 1 to its position to reduce the low frequency of the rumble. Yep, which we didn't do that, which I'm glad we didn't, because we could see it's not a big issue if you don't roll it off. But if you did need to roll it off in a different studio, different situations, with different flooring, different vibrations, or whatever the case might be, or the vocalist, you've got that option. That is really, really cool. A move switch 2 to its down position for a gentle boost in the vocal articulation range. For a fuller sound, move the mic closer to the source. Oh, that's just a, yeah, that's a, don't sing way out here, because it will sound airy, because, you know, you'll be capturing more of the air than you would the actual vocal take. That makes sense. But, I fell on the floor, but that's okay. The design of this is brilliant. It is super tough, really well. This isn't plastic, it's all metal. It sits in the mic holder really snug. I like it's got the tightening things on the side, so it doesn't move when you want to tilt it either way. And singing into this pop filter that it came with was really, really comfortable. Really comfortable. I don't know if you can remove it. No, you can't. But it was really, really comfortable using. And for a vocalist, that's extremely important to be able to have something that you feel confident to be able to sing into and to capture what you actually wanted to capture. It gave a very, what I like to call a dry type of capture, which is what we heard with the a cappella. And because with a dry one, I like to get it as dry as possible, because then we can do whatever we want post. And that's what studio is all about, isn't it? Grabbing it as dry and as clean signal as possible, then you can color up and clean it that. There are some really cool vocal mics out there that do their own coloring and have their own characteristics, which is really cool as well. But when you're on the cheaper side, on the budget range, getting just a straight, solid, dry is the best thing you can ask for, absolutely. So, brilliant mic, I'm really glad I got it. It really combats with a lot of other microphones that have that same style, but this one was really, really cheap. Can't remember how much I got it for. I'll look it up and put the price up there, and post Lee can edit that in. But yeah, very, very affordable. And yeah, I'm very, very impressed with that. It actually, as a previous vocalist that doesn't do any singing now, the only singing I do is for these videos, which if you follow the channel, is very rare compared to the other stuff I do. It actually inspires me to sing more because it feels that comfortable to sing in. So yeah, I don't know, I might try to do a little bit more singing now with it, because yeah, it feels really cool. So there we have it. The SD1 microphone, very, very cool, but keen for your thoughts. How did you feel about how it sounded, how it was captured, and all the rest of it? And if you want to have a dig at my singing, you're more than welcome to. I don't take offense to that, because I know I'm not the greatest singer, so that's fine. Thank you very much for joining me. I thoroughly look forward to chatting with you again in the future. And until then, stay safe.